4 vials, sure.
What changes the cost of the...
I think how many bosses you've beaten. Or like how far you've progressed in the game.
Because, yeah, I was going to say, because it hasn't increased since the last time we bought some from them. And we did
I think it's basically like the number of important story bosses.
Okay.
Or like your progression as determined by the furthest boss you beat.
So maybe the fact... Yeah, that might be it.
So let's see, you think we should take another try, or do we... Actually, I guess we could do more grinding to get more vials.
Yeah. Do that for a little bit and then take another shot at it.
Okay.
I could do the grindy bit, I suppose.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really want to, but...
Nope, I'm gonna keep extending this controller to you.
Well, I'm putting my gloves on. You just hold on. It's not like it isn't loading.
Right.
Forget to ward him.
Oh no! That's
come
it. That's
on,
the
man.
end.
No. Still good. Still good. Still good. All right.
Stop backing into
Stuff.
yes. Okay.
All right. Damn it.
Just stop running
Damn
into
it,
the
Bloodstar
AoE.
Beast.
Oh.
Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Rip.
Yep. You wanna try?
No.
Okay.
No.
I think I can maybe do this like one more time. And then maybe we should just stop recording. And
Okay.
try again on another session.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Because this is kind of a roadblock.
I suppose I could try one more time. Nice. Very good. Third. Nope.
That.
Oh man.
Yep.
That's brutal.
Do you want to run up to it?
It's so weird not wearing gloves.
I mean, I've been trying to hit it like almost exclusively through viscerals. Which is like... The viscerals do a lot of damage, but they're definitely not the only thing that you can do.
Yes.
But it's just, they do so much damage.
Come on, man.
That's phase 2.
Nope. Oh man.
Not entirely sure.
That was just that.
Rip.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I feel like we had a lot of trouble with him the first time we played too.
It's entirely possible.
I wouldn't be overly surprised. I
mean, the most infuriating thing kind of is like, this is totally doable. Like, it's not like more levels are going to help that much.
Well, I mean, they're gonna help a lot. It's just like, I'd rather, we should just try to do it.
I mean, like...
We'll probably be able to do it next session.
Yeah, given the materials we have. Like, it's totally doable. And grinding is actually going to solve the problem. It's just, we just need to do it.
Yeah.
But the execution is the problem.
Yes. That is the thing. Those are on. Good. Alright, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so we did some farming.
Yes, as you can probably tell by the soul level.
Yeah,
or Blood Echoes level.
Yeah, we didn't level up at all. We were gonna do that here, so you can see what we're doing.
Like, we have like basically 100 vials and 100 bullets now.
And we're trying to...
And I was gonna actually spend all these souls to level up.
Yeah, and we'll see how many we have left over, because we did find out we can buy antidotes, which could be useful.
There's 5 levels, almost 6 levels. I'm actually going to
spend...
use a do.
Yeah, you can use the smallest one.
I was going to use a big one and then use whatever's left for buying antidotes.
Which may result in none, actually. No, it'll be 1.
Right. We have... I was gonna, let's see, like that. Just up vitality and endurance some.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Like, let's say-
I'd go skill 1 level. Oh, okay.
The thing is, like,
How much? What's the increase between, like, because it's 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1.
and then 1, 1.
Okay.
But I don't know,
Probably
I
because
feel
we're
like
getting close to the.
skill is definitely our highest stat, and we don't even have a weapon that scales well with skill.
That's
yet.
fair.
So, like, probably we'll be pumping this more, but I think we have definitely hit a limit of what is at all useful right now.
That's fair.
And,
Okay.
like, more HP, more stamina, it's never a bad thing, especially
Alright.
when they're at these low levels.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I guess that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Takes 38,000. We'll let that goes.
Farewell, good.
And then buying antidotes. Putting them back on things. Maybe some other stuff that might be useful.
Yeah, I guess make sure that we know what we got on.
Yeah, like Molotovs, oil urns, and fire paper.
Oh yeah, and during our farming, we noticed there was a bunch of items that we still have to pick up.
Right.
We didn't pick up. We'll do that after the boss fight. After we actually beat the boss.
Right.
And
which hopefully isn't going to take too much longer.
you can do the run up again because I mean it's 2
I
enemies.
can. You're allowing me to.
Yeah, you're allowed. When I say we've been farming, it's mostly been Ben.
Right.
In fact, it's been entirely Ben.
Right.
And so I've been just kind of stagnating. So I haven't had practice in a while, which isn't great.
I mean, to be clear, the last recording we did was yesterday.
Yeah.
So you don't have that much of an excuse.
No,
Um,
this is when I want to get away.
yeah, except it doesn't really matter that much now because you're already poisoned.
Not
Okay,
anymore.
now you're not poisoned. Okay. But yeah, just like,
Boom! Unintentional.
like one of the things I've definitely been doing with a lot of the fights, a lot of the boss fights, it's like trying to.
Oh,
You almost had it.
yeah, that was
Like,
good.
I think that's better than any of my attempts, actually.
Well, I think that first attempt that we did the other day, that you did the other day when it wasn't on camera. Wait,
Did I? No, I all of my attempts have been on camera. There was the one you were not here for the first half of, though.
what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of when I was fighting it and you weren't here for the first half.
Yeah. Okay. But, oh, maybe I'm thinking of Father Gascoigne.
Maybe?
Yeah, because
Did we fight? I don't...
there was one time, like, you either didn't do it on camera or it was, like, the first time we did it or something, and you basically kind of plowed through it right up to the end and then just
Died?
died. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you maybe my thing the time I was fighting Father Gascoigne and you were saved.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It must be. Kill the poison. Oh, you got it. Alright, cool. You're way ahead of the game. You got it. Oh, beautifully done. Dodge backward. Oh, God. Okay, so this form, apparently there's really just not a whole lot of openings.
Oh! Nope, nope, nope. Nope!
Oh, come on. That was bogus. That was, stupid blood beast guy.
Yep.
Alright. I guess I'll take the run. I guess I can do the run.
There's like 2 enemies.
Yeah, well, okay. You know what I mean?
Kind of. I think that just the timing is different.
Ow.
Like, you keep doing it a little bit too late, I feel.
Ow. I think you might be right.
Or, like, you also are doing it too late for the big, like, lunge grab attack. It's just then you still manage.
Oh god, I'm not focused. Ow, ow. Oh, that didn't go well.
Rip.
Yep. Cool. Yep, I guess it's Ben's turn again. Yeah, I definitely did better the first time.
Right.
Alright. Attempt 42.
Right.
Go. It sucks to have gotten hit when you're doing it, but at the same time, you know, taking that damage isn't so
regain
bad.
a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just kind of, I think, a lot of the point of regain.
Yep. So it's like you...
What?
Yes, that happens. Well, that's form 2.
It's too late.
I'm not entirely convinced that that one can actually be, like, blocked. Or,
I think you can, it's just, like,
we're not close enough.
not close enough. Because that's not,
Is that the...
it's like...
Because that one's a different one.
Yes.
Get closer to him. Because he's gonna... Yeah, go into third form and you want to do more damage. That's a good idea, too. Get in there.
Okay.
Nice!
That was...
That
was much...
I had a good feeling about that.
anticlimactic.
I had a good feeling about that one as soon as you put the fire paper on. I didn't want to say anything in case that
Let's heal.
that
And use
statement.
an antidote.
Well done. Well
Okay.
done. Very
Kind
well
of a waste of the fire paper, but... okay.
I thought it had a very good effect.
Okay, so what we got from that is actually something very important. Because, like, you might note, like, this room, you know, it's that church at the bottom, but it does not really, there's a lantern,
And there's nothing really in there.
but there's no path. There's no opening here where you can go further or go deeper.
yeah.
So, but what we got out of it is the first chalice.
Yeah, which is super short if I remember correctly. Like,
Yes. So it's the ritual chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice, which is this church we're in right now. Used in a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth, the tomb of the gods that Gurman was talking about.
oh, okay, right.
Yeah, let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods, let blood be the hunter's nourishment, and let ye partake in communion.
So this is the first chalice, but it's actually a an advancement item, right?
No.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
What this does, well, I mean, I'll guess I'll show you what this does also.
Yeah.
And so chalice dungeons, what they are is that, okay, so these tombstones here, which let you teleport into the world, you awaken above ground. And then there are these tombstones here, which we haven't looked at yet.
Yeah, so the
first
tombstones
ritual,
we're talking about on the other side were the ones that were
second,
lining the other staircase.
right.
This one,
third, fourth, fifth,
yeah.
sixth, and the final ritual altar. Okay, and so what these do is you can go...
What's that first one?
I'll show you that in a moment.
Okay.
So this creates a chalice dungeon. So we can't do online stuff because we're not online, but we can use this chalice with a ritual blood. Yeah. Okay.
Shared fixed dungeon.
Make a chalice dungeon. And now you may now explore the dungeon. So now this is like a special teleport one to only this dungeon.
Yeah.
This one is actually made by the developers. It was put together using like the generic like dungeon tile set basically, but it was made by hand by the developers.
Whereas the rest of them are...
Well, it depends on the one, because like this is just a normal chalice, but there are root chalices which are actually random dungeons.
Oh, that's right.
And so basically you'll have, as we'll unlock them going through the chalice dungeons, there is like beating this one I think gets you the Thumerian root chalice, and then beating that one gets you some other chalice, and so forth and so on. And so nearly all of the chalices you get from other chalices. So we'll be doing some of this on camera and some of it off camera because like nearly half of the bosses in the game are unique to the Chalice dungeon.
Yep.
And some of those bosses are just like, oh, it's a group of 3 enemies, but they're called something different.
Yeah.
And those aren't really interesting. There are actually a lot of unique, really weird Chalice dungeon only bosses, including the Chalice dungeon super boss at the very end. That there's some weird stuff in the
And
Chalice
actually,
dungeons.
now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even sure I really
care
to do that.
Sure.
But whatever. Sorry.
So basically, we'll maybe show fast forward. We'll maybe do one dungeon on camera and then do.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about. I was talking about blurring the thing.
Right. No, I got that. We'll do one on camera and do others off camera and just like show you the boss fights.
Yeah. So
when they're unique boss
we'll just
fights.
cut out the dungeon part.
And this, you ask, is like a makeshift altar. We need a short ritual root chalice, and I think what that is just like a small dungeon, like a 1-floor dungeon.
Yeah.
But I don't really know. I don't think I've actually used that.
Maybe it's a one-off thing.
Right. Or like you use a glass chalice to do that, so you might be able to visit it once.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I'm not super sure about what all that means.
Yeah.
So now that we've done that, though, German is back.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it were once guardians of the hunters in the times of the hunter Ludwig. They worked and forged weapons in their unique workshop.
So like this place.
Yeah.
Today, most ministers don't recall the hunters, but they have much to offer you. And so, heed the message of your forebears.
What about my 3 bears?
To Erden Chapel.
Okay.
What?
Ascend
Okay.
from there. You will find the church workshop.
Oh, right.
Right. And so
Right.
what beating the Bloodserved Beast does is unlock a certain door, basically, elsewhere. But also there's the Insight Shop, which I don't think we've shown. You can buy, let's see, this is like the allying multiplayer thing. And then there's the garb from any hunters you kill, basically. So we can get Father Gascoigne's clothes.
Yep.
Yeah,
and this game doesn't really have the thing that Dark Souls does, where you get the special souls from enemies.
No.
So you don't create.
Like there are no, you get boss weapons in the sense that sometimes when you fight a boss,
They will just drop a weapon. What the hell?
some previous linked to the nightmare, but there are no messengers. And I did a 6-axis animation accidentally.
Good job.
It's just weird smoking stump. This is kind of like the garden in the back.
Is this it?
Hmm?
Yeah, of course it's 6 axis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that stump.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm almost just certain you have. You probably just don't remember it.
Well, that is certainly true.
Sure. So now let's try going...
Whether or not I don't remember it because I forgot it, or don't remember it because I never saw it in the first place, that's a different deal.
Sure. Okay, so let's see. We would want Cathedral Ward.
Huh. Now, he said the name. Is it actually pronounced Odin?
It's pronounced like Erden.
Odin? Eden?
Yeah.
Eden? Odin? Eden?
I mean, it's clearly kind of derived from Odin, but it's not literally Odin.
Yeah.
And kind of the concept there is... Well, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah. It's a little bit tough.
Because, like, for example, a lot of this is kind of about... Like, large parts of this game and its themes are basically about, an unease with Catholicism,
Really?
Yes, I mean, Christianity in Japan has a very weird history.
Yes, it does.
So actually, let's see, if I recall correctly...
In fact, Christianity everywhere has a weird
Well,
history,
yes, but... Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, God.
Totally missed it. Christianity has weird history because it was outlawed, and so it kind of became this kind of weird thing that was known mostly as, like, this weird hidden cultish thing.
Yeah.
Because like people would construct like, people would construct shrines to. This is the area just outside this is Odin Chapel right here. This is that area outside going. Stairway going.
Well, because you were in Odin Chapel when you read that.
Right. So this is the door that unlocked, by the way.
That was a door that unlocked?
Well, the door that I went through to this elevator is what
okay.
unlocked. This is how we're ascending Odin Chapel, but this is a little back alley.
I was going to say this...
Yes, not this specifically.
Can you get to this spot from somewhere else?
No.
Okay.
Kind of, again, like, I'm not... It's kind of... Oh yeah, there's something down there. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Huh.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you'd have... Japanese Christians would have to construct secret rooms in their houses to store all of their, like, venerating shrines.
Yeah.
And there's this weird syncretism between, like, local religions and, like, Christian saints and, like, Buddhist practices. And so it was all very weird and kind of, like, every... the game Siren, I think I've mentioned, is kind of a lot about weird Christian cults. And kind of, like, that perception.
Yes! I believe you did talk about that.
And part of that is because, the Christian conception of communion, of like literal ritual cannibalism, is, you can kind of see this game talking about how that is very weird to think about. Like, blood, let's just shove god blood in us all the time. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do, god blood. And so what we actually got here was Formless Odin, a secret symbol left by Carol, runesmith of Bergenworth. The Great One Odin, lacking form, exists only in voice, and is symbolized by this rune. Those who memorize it enjoy a larger supply of Quicksilver bullets.
Oh.
Human or no, the oozing blood is a medium of the highest grade, and the essence of the formless Great One, Odin. Both Odin and his inadvertent worshippers surreptitiously seek the precious blood. So this is kind of a big lore dump right here.
Yeah.
This is Odin Chapel. Odin, the Great One, is explicitly one of the gods that people here worship.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And also Odin...
Tomb. The Tomb of Odin.
Tomb of Odin. This is Odin Chapel. And Odin doesn't have a form, which is kind of unclear. And Odin also loves blood.
Yeah.
So that's some stuff. And we are actually, in fact, directly above...
Or better, or for worse.
Place.
I really get this feeling that you should just start constructing rope ladders and just carrying them around.
Yeah. I mean, this kind of thing, like, so much of these levels could be undone if you just reached through the bars and unpicked, like, all these one-way gates, and it's it's a gate, you can reach through the bars. But I mean, of course, this is not really about realistically constructing a space,
I mean, if this space were real, I would be totally down with it because it's really cool. Okay.
I mean,
parts of
it's kind of like when you were in old Yarnum and you were looking down at the river, right? And then we were also in Central Yarnum looking down at Old Yarnum.
So I have a point to make about that elevator.
It wouldn't work.
Yeah, it wouldn't work at all. Also, you're gonna get shot.
So there's someone shooting at us.
Don't get shot?
I think we're safe.
Look, man, I don't know if you know this, but you have a chain gun on your wheelchair.